Yep, yep.
Okay, so the meter at 3912 is being shut off. 3914 is on. They went in the house to check.
Hi, I'm Councilwoman Ramos. Just making sure that it's all working out. I know y'all are doing what you can, and so also this is like me learning. So these are both like really sweet houses.
They really are.
But it is interesting. One of these.
So it is being controlled by the state for some strange reason.
We don't have nothing.
Yeah. So they got the lines across on the ground.
So there we have it. The lines are crossed.
So that's exactly what it is. Both the lines are crossed.
But still, he has a space pipe in his.
I don't know.
Let's hold it. All right, so. So on the question. 3914 has a space pipe in it. Actual meter number is 79647340. 79647340, found in the bottom.
But that's going to 12. Yeah, I don't.
Okay. 3912. Meter number 79647442. 79647442.
That's so far the food details. And that meter number that is belongs to Greenmount.
10-4.
She said what?
This belongs to 14.
No. It
belongs
in
to
its
14.
system is
14.
for 14, but it's going to 12.
So 2 years ago, there was a water issue here where the water was gushing. We were out here inspecting all of those. Remember when there was all this construction? It was around, well, it was just like 10. So I don't know if that had something to do with it, like a way
It shouldn't have. This probably happened when they first built the homes.
Oh, so you think this has been happening forever?
Right, and no one probably never noticed it because they probably just think
but these houses have changed. How long have you lived here?
I have never lived here. I've only been working here for probably about 4 or 5 months.
Oh, okay. And that house has turned over how many times?
They've owned it since, oh gosh, I don't remember. I want to say like 12?
The point is that everybody, or these guys' point is if everybody got around the same water bill,
no one complained about it.
Nobody complained about it.
Right.
So it would have went unnoticed.
Well, the problem...
But I guess it was just questioning whether, because of the transfer of the property in the past, whether, I guess it never came up, because everybody's water bill was paid.
like they said, if it's similar water bill forever, nobody would notice.
Well, this property
No matter
here...
whose hands, you know, if you're
When they transferred ownership to this property just recently, I want to say in May, they paid off a water bill that was $7,000. And I'd like to know the period that bill was for, because the house was vacant. So what period that covered? Because we didn't start seeing an increase in water next door until November 2021.
When somebody started living here.
No one was living here. But I think that's somehow when the lines got crossed. Yes, I believe this is a foreclosure.
It's been this way for a long time. Well, anyway,
we
it
don't.
doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
we don't
As long
know.
as we-
Yeah.
My boss
I
just
know
took
you
over
won't
the
take care of it.
property.
So you're putting in
I
a
wouldn't
work
say
order
like
for a
the
new
beginning
meter
of the
for
year
14,
maybe
is that
or
what's
something like
Well,
that.
we
My boss
we
was the one who actually bought this property.
Did anyone live in it before? Or was it a
We
foreclosure?
found out
I
that
think it was a foreclosure.
this is
and my boss
female,
bought the property.
and this is female.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I think it was.
I don't
He
know
got
if
it
she wanna
relatively
put
cheap.
a
and
new
he put
meter
a lot
in
of
or
money
not.
into it to get it
Yeah.
mapped out.
Yeah.
Or if it's
it's
just
going to
a-
happen.
But I don't think it will happen. Will it happen today?
It probably will happen today, but that's going to be the Henry
No, I don't know
Falk
that it would happen today because the meter shop is.
Yeah, we're actually from the meter shop.
Oh, okay. I know you all are busy, so thank you.
Why don't you all just get the our meter? Because our meter, we should over there and work fine.
Yeah.
See, because in the system they have it labeled
I got it.
that meter for that, so they just don't start off fresh with everything. Well, that's what they did with
Easier that way.
Because I had a similar situation in Owens Mills a couple years ago, the same way. So they just started off fresh, gave both houses new meters.
Okay,
We
instead of having
documented.
to dig up anything, they just give new
Right,
meters.
right.
Okay.
And then when we know, and then our Orange Mills, we just put the address in front of the vault with blue paint,
Okay.
that marking that this one was for that one. And,
Okay. That way, when you come back, if you ever have to do anything, you just come directly to this
Right.
one and first you it out.
Right.
So you won't reconnect it according to the meter in front of the house.
Right, right.
It will stay. Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
It'll
we
stay
actually
crossed,
don't
it'll just-
touch the
Okay.
lines.
Gotcha.
We only deal with the vaults to the main.
Understood. Okay.
And you
Okay.
don't want to dig up the property to try to
Right.
uncross
Yeah.
the line.
Yeah.
Like that would
Cause
just be
more
too
problems.
expensive
Yeah.
for everybody. So
Makes sense.
Yeah, I've seen this. This is the third time that I've seen this in 23 years.
So it's rare.
Yeah.
It is rare, yeah. Yeah. Well, I appreciate it.
12 has a meter in there. Yes. 414. 14 of them. I don't know. It was
Yeah,
found in the
it had
bottom
to
of the
happen
vault.
when they built the houses, because I know we used to just connect the lines together once they lay the lines, and we'll connect the city side with the property side and then run it to the main. Now we don't even connect it.
We turned it off
anymore.
already.
The
So
contractor does
12
all of
goes
that.
out.
So it had to been when they first built them that
Right.
they were crossed,
And
and
14
it's when I
turned off
noticed
the
all
space
this time.
pipe and 12 went out.
These are 100-year-old houses, right?
Yeah.
1920, 1930,
I think 30.
1930.
They're relatively old.
Yeah.
Okay. Across. Meters across. Okay. Do you want us to take the space pipe out and put a new meter in? It's,
What you say?
make sure it's going for the right account. It's not going to.
Well, once, yeah, we she'll have to make a work order for the meter replacements for both of them.
No, you don't want to replace both. You want to replace both of
We
them?
gotta replace both of them. That's fine. Listen, I told you that's what happened.
Yeah, that's the best way to go. And then they have property.
That way you don't get your time. That's all.
Okay, so we
If you're, just make sure that that's
Okay,
documented
this is the
somewhere
question
for, like,
I'm asking.
future, you know what I
Right.
mean?
when we got here,
So we'll
The
document
meter
it
for
as well,
14
but,
is
like, it's gotta be
off.
on, like, something.
so
Yeah,
leave
it's
it
fine.
off.
Very good. Yeah.
So 14 is vacant.
14 is vacant. It's vacant. 12 is both of them are vacant, but 14 is vacant. But the 12 is
Y'all
So,
renovating, right?
Ours is completely renovated. It's just on the market. Theirs is sold.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're under
Waiting on-
Right, so
contract.
these
Yeah,
aren't,
they're
these
waiting on
aren't
this to
like
be finished.
vacant and abandoned. They're just unoccupied right now.
okay. So what you would do?
No,
Yes, it was service.
no, this is for 12.
12.
is
12
in
was
the
off.
bottom of
Oh,
I know, it's confusing. It's
because
not-
this is
I'm
in
with
front
you.
of 14.
Right, but
But their service was off over here.
right.
So
This is the one that was in the bottom
12.
of the vault. So
12 meter was found in the bottom of the vault.
but the system is going to be under 14.
Because it was in 14 holes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right. So what do you want us to do? You want us to leave the space pipe?
Leave everything the way it is. And then once the report go in, then they'll create a work order for replacement, and then we'll come to replace it.
When are you supposed to settle?
Okay, all right.
The end of, no, the end of November.
What I found was one was off, one was on. Leave them both of them on. Okay.
Well, work with us. We gotta get to the bottom. Like, I don't know what we're gonna get up the water bill.
Oh no, we'll take that thing. Yeah, it's a mistake. It's not. I can get it.
Okay. Well, and the problem is
But
because
the
of this
meter's
high
back
water
in.
bill,
442 is
they had a leak
back
over
in.
here, and they told my folks they had a leak, so they replaced the water line, $4,500, and they didn't have to.
Well, it's fast, but that was.
Excuse me. No,
That's not
excuse me.
me.
My fault. I had no idea.
You know what I'm saying? This
So
one
I
they
don't
probably
know
took the
if the city will take responsibility for that or not. I'm hoping that
I don't
they
know.
will credit them something, but at least maybe we can get the water bill taken care of at least.
I think we can get the water bill taken care of. I think that's.
I mean, it's all documented. So that's what. Once the report goes in, they'll create work orders for us to
They
come.
understand. Y'all
and
understand what
replace
we're doing.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got it. Okay.
Yeah. But I was suggesting to them that in addition to DPW documentation, that when they sell the houses, that there needs to be something in the deed or something.
They let
Just
the
so,
owner know, yeah.
Yeah, just in future, know that the meters, everything is fine. It's just the meter
The lines are-
for 12 is here and the meter for 14 is over there. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Right.
So that
So when they came and did some work,
Yeah, he did say.
when they dug this up,
they didn't have to.
They didn't have to. So the plumber, when he came out, Baltimore City told us that there was a leak. That's why the water bill was so high, because our meter passed. So they said there has to be, and the water was off inside the house and the meter's just ticking away. So, right, but we didn't know this. So Baltimore City said you have to replace the line between the meter and the house. That has to be the issue. So we did. My plumber, yep.
So what he did, he should have seen that they were.
Well, no. So what he did, he turned off the water in the house and at the meter. It was all turned off. And then he came out. He had everything all dug up. And then when he snipped the line, water went everywhere. And he's like, what? And then somebody next door came out and said, do you know what's going on? Our water's been off for weeks. And he was like, oh my goodness.
So that's when they discovered.
That's
that
when they
something was
discovered it.
wrong.
He's like, Jen, I had no idea. He
So
said,
we already did the repair.
yeah, he already clipped it. So he had to replace it. It was already dug up.
Should it be paid? He's got to be paid.
Well, no, we had to pay him, but we're hoping that the city steps in and does the right thing. Yeah, because it wasn't necessary.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
she said,
Well, but the thing is, I mean, at least they'll get the water. We can get the water bill addressed.
Right.
I don't know that we can get the repairs reimbursed, but we can get the water bill.
the both houses and everything.
Yep.
So where did the plumber snip it at?
He dug up the whole yard. Yeah,
Oh.
and he replaced the whole line.
So
That's what I'm saying. Because if he would have seen that it's being connected over here.
That's when he discovered
That's
it.
when he discovered it. Once, yeah, when he went to hook it up, he's like, "Wait a minute, what's going on?" And after, and then he's like, "That's not our line."
Okay, all right. So okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
sure.
That's
Put
fine.
everything
So
back.
your guy has a leak that has to be replaced.
I don't think so. He might not. I don't know.
That's why there was a high water bill on
Yeah.
their side, because
It
it
has
was
to be
your
then.
line.
Yeah,
So. it's
and
gonna
I've
be
contacted your agent to let her know, but I don't know that
Our
anything's.
sellers said at some point did they live in the house?
Yep, they did.
And they said this house always had a soggy front yard, and they were always complaining about water in the basement.
Well, let me see. You have it turned off at the main, right? Let me see something.
Sure.
You got something running in the house?
Nah, you got to cut off at the main. So it is something broken.
It's something broken here.
Right, that's what we were saying. Yep.
I'll let my boss know that.
So they're gonna have to replace the line here.
Yeah.
I've never learned so much about water.
Let it move.
I know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Show up on the camera.
Well, I'm a certified engineer now. That has all of these things. You know, I never
What was
thought
really
I
kind of
had.
interesting, I had to go with them to read the meter things. I had to go over someplace
Yeah.
Let him see.
over there off, I don't
Yeah.
know where it
Edmondson
was.
Avenue or something, wasn't
Yeah, off
it?
of Edmondson
Yeah,
Avenue.
he went for the testing. He witnessed it.
Yep.
So you went to the meter shop.
Yeah, I went to the meter shop.
Okay.
That
You enjoy
water's
yourself?
passed through the meter.
did. I
You gotta learn.
You
Yeah,
learned a lot
learn
of
a lot.
things.
Listen,
Yeah.
that's the one thing about real estate.
Definitely
You
a
know,
break
stuff
between
where
here and
next
in
time
house.
this happens, I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
That's
no,
right.
Same. I mean, I have the same issue. I mean, never thought I'd know more about like flood mitigation, basement mold.
They're saying it's always soggy right there.
Yeah, he's gonna have to fix his thing.
Yeah.
He's gonna,
Yeah.
Jen and I would like to sometime get involved in some of your houses.
I'd love for you.